prize.
I get the medal of
remembering. Hello, what day is it today? January 17th.
Yep.
Wave hello to all the
only 3 more days.
Whoever's watching this at this point.
Here we are.
In the future for us.
All you millions of watchers.
Oh yes.
Our mega
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below.
Right. Living the high
gotta
life.
Click that bell.
All the ad income is just rolling in.
Oh yeah, so much ad revenue. Gotta click the bell. Gotta know when new episodes come out. Yep.
Yep. Exactly.
Well, I opened up my my new Nor'Wester songbook that I printed out last week, and it came up with Streets of London by Ralph McTell. And I don't know the Nor'Wester version, but I can play it for you.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you heard the old man in the closed down market, kicking up the papers with his worn out shoes? In his eyes you see no pride, and held loosely by his side, yesterday's paper telling yesterday's news. How can you tell me you're lonely? You say that for you the sun don't shine. Well, let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. Have you seen the old girl who walks the streets of London? Dirt in her hair and her clothes in rags. She's no time for talking, she just keeps right on walking, carrying her home into carrier bags. So how can you tell me you're lonely? You say that for you the sun don't shine. Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make change your mind. In the all-night cafe at 11:15, same old man sitting there on his own, looking at the world over the rim of his teacup. Each tea lasts an hour and he wanders home alone. Have you seen the old man outside the Seaman's Mission? Memory fading like the medals that he wears. In our winter city, the rain cries a little pity for one more forgotten hero in a world that doesn't care. So how can you tell me you're lonely? You say that for you the sun don't shine. Well, let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind.
That was great, though.
Thanks.
Very good.
Beautiful.
Okay. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Looks like Carla's all set.
since we're on McTell, I did that song last week, but I said I would do it again because Z would if Z were there, because he wasn't there last week. So
Oh,
so I haven't practiced it during the week, but so hopefully I can remember all the words and stuff. I mean, last week I could, but I don't know. Okay, is that okay?
yeah. That's awesome. I had no idea. Sorry about that.
What? No, not Streets of London. It's The Mermaid and the Seagull.
Oh, okay.
Listening to your idle talk, smoke rising to the ceiling. Seems the words just float on by. Maybe you've had the feeling. I looked into my empty glass. I noticed the bar clock was 10 minutes past, and my beer is gone, my money's spent. Think it's about time that I went. Went walking along the main road, how can they call it High Street? Said hello to a face I know, but he had someone to meet. I noticed that the sea was coming in. I almost thought of taking a swim, but the sea gets wild, so I've been told. And anyway, it was much too cold. Buttoned my coat up to my chin, went walking along the sand. Thought I heard a mermaid sing to the sound of a big brass band. A seagull offered me a ride, and so as not to hurt his pride, I said I wasn't going far, and I asked him to carry my guitar. Along come a mermaid to sing me a song, so I stopped the band from playing. I was pleased and played with ease to the mermaid's gentle swing. I must have stayed there for an hour or two. The seagull said he'd have to go, and the mermaid said that she'd rather hear more, but she left me standing on the shore. The sun was bathing in the sea, right on the waterline. I shouted goodbye, but he didn't reply. I know he had no time. Even my footsteps had disappeared. And as for the road I steered out from the sea, there came a sigh. I think my mermaid said goodbye. I'm listening to your idle song, smoke rising to the ceiling, watching the words just floating by. Maybe you've had the feeling. Maybe you've had that feeling.
That was beautiful.
Well, some people heard it for
I
a
love
second
that
time
song.
in a row.
That's always good.
That's perfectly fine.
So
Yeah.
Ray Hull introduced that song the same year he introduced Streets of London in 1971, I guess it was. Do we know, is Ray Hull still there? Like I said last week, it would be really great if we could tell him we still sing these songs, Streets of London in Durham Town anyway, at camp that he introduced back then.
Yeah. Let's see, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I tried looking him up on Facebook and I didn't come up with anything yet, so yeah.
And me too.
Yeah.
If we find an old staff list, we could find out, I don't know I can't remember what town he was from. I want to say Liverpool, but that's probably a stereotype.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe the current camp directors have the old lists, maybe. I don't know.
Steve Dowling is a good, he's a good resource for identifying people, and just
I have
I
scans of some lists.
bet Jean kept copies of all those lists and stuff.
Probably true.
Maybe if we put it on the Facebook page,
Oh,
Maybe.
might
Yeah.
maybe somebody out there has a connection.
Oh, I know who, Bill Horder has, so Corey's cousin, Bill Horder, has the archives he collects all this stuff, and I've sent him scans of lists from that were at are at my folks' house. I bet we can ask him too.
Yeah. There we go. We're on it. The investigative team.
When Corey gets on here, we'll ask her. She said she'd come like an hour late or something, didn't she?
Yeah, she sent me a message saying she was going to be an hour late.
Mm-hmm.
I have a Simon and Garfunkel song that I know I've played before because it's one of my favorites, but
Yeah.
you know, everyone here seems to not mind me playing songs over and over, so
Well, we'll tolerate you.
it's Kathy's song because this is one of my favorite songs of his.
Robin, do you know there's a good line you can use at a performance when you have to tune, which is, tuning your guitar, it's kind of like aircraft maintenance. It's always worth it.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. Yeah, and I'm so picky about tuning. Like
Well,
it can be off 5 cents and I'll hear it and I'll be like, like, yeah.
it's the B string. It's always the B string.
Yeah. All right. I hear the drizzle of the rain, like a memory it falls, soft and warm, continuing, tapping on my roof and walls. From the shelter of my mind, through the window of my eyes, I gaze beyond the rain-drenched streets to England
where my heart lies. My mind's distracted and diffused. My thoughts are many miles away. They lie with you when you're asleep, kiss you when you start your day. And a song I was writing is left undone. I don't know why I spend my time writing songs I can't believe, words that tear and strain to rhyme. So you see, I have come to doubt all that I once held as true. I stand alone without beliefs. The only truth I know is you. As I watch the drops of rain weave their weary paths and die, I know that I am like the rain, there but for the grace of you go
Gorgeous.
Beautiful. So you can do that one, but not Bridge Over Troubled Water?
Well, it's a matter of learning it, and I just haven't gotten around to it, and I keep forgetting and then going, well, now I don't want to learn it. And so, I don't know. One of these
Nicely
days I'll
done.
get to it.
Nicely done.
Very, very nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that was beautiful. So there's a prize for the first person who performs Bridge Over Troubled Water.
What's the prize?
Yeah, what's the prize?
I don't know. Well,
Because if it's Belgian chocolates,
oh,
Well,
okay,
yeah.
yeah. It's okay. Belgian person who sings Bridge Over Troubled Water. That's
A 3 CD set from the Olga Orchestra.
yeah, there you go. The Olga Symphony.
Well, that chocolate you bring every summer for potlatch. That's pretty
Yeah.
good chocolate.
Yeah. There's good chocolate in the States too. Well, chocolate
Well,
would
that's
be a
true.
good prize. Easy prize. It's easier
Yeah.
than a custom-made guitar strap.
Well, I got one of those. My dad made me one of those. So,
Mm.
All right.
yeah. Let's see. I can look up the lyrics. Let's see.
It has a lot of modulations and stuff. It's a little bit tricky.
Yeah.
And it's got great chords. It's really a beautiful song.
Maybe it's too hard for you, Robin.
Maybe. I don't know. Let's see.
Throwing down the gauntlet. Or is that
Does
what
someone
you
play
do
the
to a gauntlet?
Piano, because it's really good on the piano if someone plays
Yeah.
the piano.
I've been working on it. I just,
Yeah, come on.
I'll have it for next week. How's that?
Whoa.
Oh,
Next week.
Wow.
Next week on the piano.
okay.
Bridge Over Troubled Water.
Wow.
Our recording, though, so that's on record.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Well, I do have the chords right in front of me right now, so.
Chocolate.
It's okay. I you know. You're here first. It's all right. Because the second prize, I'm sure there's a second prize, right, Carla?
Yeah, there is. No, I'm looking at old photos right now of camp and stuff. Sorry, that's why I was a little distracted. Yeah, there can be a second prize, chocolate.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, if anyone has hanging around old photos of camp or old groups standing there looking cute with faces to look at, it would be great if you sent me one. And then when I do the invitation, I can post that, because that always seems to boost the engagement. People
Yeah.
start looking to see who all those
Okay.
faces are.
Yeah,
So
that was
maybe
a good idea.
Maybe some faces that that didn't get shown, because I believe that they were still running camp in the 80s. I wouldn't know from
Yeah,
my
yeah.
pictures, of course, but if anyone had any of those faces, that'd be
Okay.
fun.
Good idea. And then people
Yeah,
can start tagging
Just
friends.
because I'll put my email address there.
And who was it in, who is it in that picture?
You know, I don't know all those people, and I have no recollection, but I believe that there were 2 Japanese visitors.
Mm.
And I know that the picture was from 1972. But
Mhm.
other than that, kind of.
Yeah, you are in the picture. Isn't that you in the middle
that's
of the
definitely
picture?
me. That's with I used to wear my hair in braids all the time. That was my uniform.
Okay, well, while Robin's getting ready, I'm going to tell you, since this is January 17th is the old 12th night by the Julian calendar. You know, Pope Gregory back in the 1500s changed the calendar, dropped, I think it was 11 days, and now we have the Gregorian calendar. But them Proddies in the southwest of England did not want to go along with the Pope. And so they kept the old calendar. And so to this day, January 17th is the old 12th night, and they have the wassail on January 17th. And there's a couple different wassail traditions, one of which is, you know, we are not daily beggars door to door, but the other one revolves around apple cider. And in the Somerset, especially in the southwest of England, Cornwall, they grow a lot of apples there for cider. And on January 17th to this day, each little town, they have an orchard where people gather, have a bonfire at night. They sing the ancient songs, and each little town has its own song. And they shoot off guns to scare away the evil spirits and probably drink too much hard cider. But I was actually in Carhampton, where I knew there was going to be a celebration in 72. And every year since then, we've had a wassail here on Orcas. And we've done it at different orchards. Once I planted my orchard, then we do it here. And this year, unfortunately, you know, with things being the way they are, we're going to have a very small group, my wife and maybe one of my kids. We're going to have the bonfire out there and sing one or two of the old songs, but I thought I would just give you a hint of what those songs sound like. This is the one from Carhampton, England, where they're out there, and the idea is you sing the songs and bless the apple trees for a better harvest next year. And so this is the official blessing song from Carhampton, England, and it goes like this. O apple tree, we wassail thee, and hoping thou will bear, for the Lord doth know where we shall be when apples come another year. For to bloom well and to bear well, so merry let us be. Let everyone take off their hats and shout out to the old apple tree. Old apple tree, we wassail thee, and hoping thou will bear hatfuls, capfuls, 3 bushel bagfuls, and a little heap under the stairs. Hip, hip, hooray! That's it. There you are. So, happy wassail.
I knew there was something special about this day.
Oh, yeah.
Just wasn't sure what it was.
There's something else special about this day. Today, Betty White is 99 years old, and for anyone keeping track, she is in fact older than sliced bread.
Wow. We needed to know that.
That made me happy when I first learned that.
I'm here for your Golden Girl trivia.
Yeah.
Do you have a song to celebrate, Alex?
Not really. I was thinking of doing Carry It On, and I peeked at the online songbook like 10 minutes before our meeting and realized there are more verses than I have in my songbook, and I didn't have time to write them down. But if you want to hear the abbreviated old lady version.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what the first message in the chat told us to do, to carry it on.
Well, I know, and so I thought it might be apropos. I'll have to work on the other verses. They're not complicated. I just couldn't write them down in time. There's a man by my side walking. There's a voice within me talking. There's a word that needs a saying. Carry it on, carry it on, carry it on, carry it on. If you can't go on any longer, take a hand held by your brother. Every victory's gonna bring another. Carry it on, carry it on, carry it on, carry it on. There's a man by my side walking. There's a voice within me talking. There's a word that needs a saying. Carry it on, carry it on, carry it on, carry it on.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I have a shambling mess of a song.
Uh-oh.
Let's hear it.
My words, people might think differently of it.
Spill it all over us.
Yeah. Well, yeah. At first it was in C, and then it was in G. Went through a number of different versions that I found online, and so I don't know. Screw it, we'll do it live. So, see how well it goes. When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side. Oh, times get rough, and friends just can't be found.
Friends
Like
just
a
can't
bridge over troubled water. These chords are not working.
They do work. You got off the you got sidetracked into the other key.
Oh, did I?
And friends just can't be found.
Oh, I did. I went
Mhm.
way too high.
Yeah. And friends just
Like
can't.
a bridge over.
Veered
No.
again.
Oh,
You
man.
veered.
I might have to change the capo because this is weirding me out.
When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all.
It's all for you, Carla. This is for you.
I'm on your side. Oh, when times get rough, friends just can't be found. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. When you're down and out, when you're on the streets, when evening falls so hard, I will comfort you. I'll take your part. Oh, when darkness comes and pain is all around.
There's weird chords written in it, and it's throwing me off.
Right?
Like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. Sail on, silver girl, sail on by. Your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on their way.
Is that right? I don't even know.
Yeah,
Been
that's
ages
right.
since I've heard the song.
See how they shine. Oh, you need a friend. I'm sailing right behind, like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind, like a bridge over troubled water. I will D7. That's wrong.
No, it's right.
Is it right?
Yeah,
I'll
it is.
ease your mind.
I guess.
Great effort. Great effort, Robin.
There you go. That's my,
Well, good.
my
Now you know where to
garbage
start
version.
from practicing.
Yeah, now I'll practice it.
Now you practice it. Yeah, that was the bridge over swampy waters.
The
but this
swampy
week
water,
we're gonna move,
bog water.
we're going to move to some better waters this week on Wednesday.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah, the inauguration will be the bridge. Yeah. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
No rehearsal. That's what you get.
It's a hard song to do with no rehearsal.
Well, and I haven't listened to it
I am.
in
Well, there you
years.
go.
So, like, I go off of audio recordings in my head. And so there's not really anything to go off of in there. Like, I know what the melody sounds like, more or less, but, like, I don't have most of the song in my head. So, like, what does this part sound like? Oh, no, I have no reference. So
Uh-oh.
That's why we're here to help.
that's why you're here to help. Yep.
Yeah.
Like to
right.
read what Z just
That's a good message. Yep.
Yeah, I keep it in plain view all the time. It's like, oh yeah,
Go and practice.
yeah, go
Practice
home
as
and
always.
practice. Yeah, I got it at a music store. I think they probably sold quite a few.
Yeah.
This is something that I keep on my refrigerator that somebody gave me about the life of the performing musician. 5 steps. 1, plan to be in town at least 5 years. 2, write what is true to you so you do good work. That may be all you end up with. Not a bad thing. 3, get out there and play everywhere, every chance you get, so your songs can be heard. 4, don't ever give up. Keep at it. 5, you can't suck.
Well,
I'm not saying that I peeled this off of my refrigerator because I perceived any, suckage, but it just.
there was a little bit, but I kind of
warned
I
us,
figured
you
it would
warned us.
happen. So,
It was just it was in the vein of practice. How do you get to Carnegie Hall?
I feel relieved that you finally tried. I was
Yeah.
really frustrated. That was a long wait.
it's been months. Yeah, it's been at least since spring, I think.
Oh no, spring really? Summer.
I think so. Yeah.
Was that when
You've
it was
been on me
first
about it for a
mentioned?
while.
Well, we can look back on the recording and find out. And it's good that this is recorded because when you come and sing it like in a more polished version, we'll be able to compare it. It'll be the before and the after.
We won't
It'll be
forget.
much improved.
Z, you look like you're ready to sing something.
Yeah, I've got a Bill Stain song that you could stop me if somebody did it last week and I didn't hear it. Roseville Fair. Oh, the night was clear and the stars were shining and the moon came up so quiet in the sky. All the people gathered round and the band was a-tuning. I can hear them now playing Coming Through the Rye. You were dressed in blue and you looked so lovely, just a gentle flower of a small town girl. And you took my hand and we stepped to the music with a single smile. You became my world, and we danced all night to the fiddle and the banjo. The drifting tunes seemed to fill the air. So long ago, but I still remember we fell in love at the Roseville Fair. We courted well, and we courted dearly, and we'd rock for hours in the front porch chairs. And a year went by from the time that I met you, and I made you mine at the Roseville Fair. So here's a song for all the lovers. Here's a tune that they can share. May they dance all night to the fiddle and the banjo, the way we did at the Roseville Fair. May they dance all night to the fiddle and the banjo, the way we did at the Roseville Fair. The way we did at the Roseville Fair. There you go. Yeah. Sweet tune.
That's really sweet. That's really
Yeah.
sweet. Man.
Bill Staines.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
So romantic.
Yeah.
Very sweet.
So Diane, you sent me something, but you sent it to Camille instead of
Well-
Camilla. And so I just got that it had tried that, but it didn't have the picture with it.
No, I was doing that, so I made sure I had the right email, and now I do, Camilla.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so we should be good.
Aha. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
If I send photos, I'll have to digitize them first because mine are from back when we printed photos.
Just take a picture on your phone. Right? Just make it easy.
Cool.
That's digitizing. But that close enough. I think people just like to see themselves. And say,
I
wow.
got a very cool Nor'wester calendar. Did anybody else get one?
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
It's pretty nifty. Here, I'll quick show it. You know, they've got this beautiful picture there,
One of my favorite views in the world.
right? So there it is.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's home.
I don't say.
Aw.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go back. That's for
Is
sure.
it like photographs that were like on a digitally kind of turned into a painting? It seems.
I think
like it's
that's what
kind
they
of
did.
Yeah,
Yeah, is that what they
Yeah.
did?
they took a whole bunch of I guess old photos. Well, of course they're old. They didn't take any pictures this last summer. But yeah, they you can change how the computer views the picture, so that it looks like it was painted with brush strokes and
Artsy
different
filter.
stuff. Yeah, it's basically different filters. So
And it's cool how they did that.
yeah,
Cool.
so there's
All right.
an Alpine big trip. And, yeah.
Because I think the auction's coming up soon.
Yep. Yeah.
So we should think of things to put in the auction, like 3-box set of the Olga Symphony.
Oh boy, that'd be neat.
Worth at least $12.50.
That's a great idea. $1,250.
Yeah, that wasn't what I had in mind.
That's more than nothing.
Yep.
Well, my old Cowichan's going to be in the auction, so bid
Aw.
high, bid often.
Oh, that's
What?
cool.
Man.
Yeah, remember you guys said to do something with it, so I've donated it to the auction.
Huh.
Shocking.
All
Yeah.
right.
Good idea.
Huh. Good idea. Yeah.
It is. Here comes Corey.
Oh, yay.
Uh-oh.
Yay.
There she is.
Yes.
Hey.
Now we can start singing. I didn't want you to miss anything.
Yeah.
She missed Bridge Over Troubled.
I did, but
Well, you
Over
won't
troubled
miss-
garbage.
Water.
you won't miss it next
over salt water. I missed it. Well, I have a feeling it may be repeated.
It will definitely be repeated.
Yeah, it was
in
like the
better
before,
quality.
and then there's going to be the after.
I'm
The
so
outward
proud of you
practicing.
for finally breaking through to the bridge layer.
Exactly.
It was
I'm
brilliant.
very proud of you all.
Yeah.
I was doing something that some of you know about, which was we had a global meditation meeting just now with a lot of people of faith, holding Martin Luther King Day and holding the inauguration and holding everyone in that for an hour. It was a beautiful guided meditation, and I was thinking of all of you as well. And I will just say 3 things, if I may. This is my offering today. The first thing was we held and meditated all of those who voted differently than we did. And we tried to hold their fears and their concerns and their terrors and surround them with light, which I thought was so profound. And then we held the people who did not vote, who were homeless or disenfranchised or angry or didn't, we held them and we tried to hear their voices inside ourselves. And then we held all the people that voted like us. It was profound. And so I'm grateful for a community of people of all different faiths and non-faiths who felt like surrounding the next few days in our country with the body politic with light. So that's what I was doing for the last hour. And I commend the practice to you when you're feeling upset, hello, to just try to hold those that are different than you and sort of gentle them in your heart. That's what we did.
That almost feels like it would be a Tonglen meditation. Those are always fun.
It was joyful. It was actually healing and joyful. So
That's good. That's
yeah,
good.
we all need a little hope right now.
Aye, that we do.
And I'm really glad that you sang Bridge today because lines. Okay, but may I ask, please, who sang it?
Robin did.
Me.
Robin, you get an A.
Well, I hadn't practiced it before. I
That
literally
doesn't
just
matter.
found it online.
We've been hoping and holding this moment for about 6 months. So well done, Robin. Well done, all the people that were patient. And may there be more.
And Camilla's doing it next week.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Group.
And it will be better than mine.
Got a whole week to practice.
I love you people.
That's it.
You're so awesome.
No practice.
Trouble over. I'm
Bridge-
inspired to learn I'm inspired to learn to play the piano just so I can play it. on the
Yeah,
piano.
girl.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm
That'd be good.
partway there, but
I want to learn to play that auto harp over there that was supposed to be my new guitar that I can't even lift. It's so heavy, I can't even get it on me. So I have to do it on the ground because I can't, with my ribs, lift it. So I picked it up a couple of times and balanced it on my thighs on the ground for a little while. I'm gonna learn to play that thing because I miss playing a musical instrument, but it's really a big physical thing.
Auto harps are fun, but they are heavy.
Yes, sir, they are very
You put it on your lap.
on the ground as I am doing, but I cannot lift it up, you see. So it's great. It's like when
can you put
have
it
a
on the
little-
coffee table?
I can't with my broken ribs, no. But I
Can
will
you get someone
there.
else to put it on the coffee table?
I'm all alone here, Carla. You know this.
I know, but maybe you could get you could stand outside while someone with the doors open and someone could come in and put it on your coffee table.
Come on over, girlfriend. You can put it on my coffee table.
And the cats have declined to be your beasts of burden, I guess.
They'll never be my beast of burden. No. The pony, maybe. The pony is the one. I'll bring it in.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, like the
Oh.
animals at the when the hobbits and
Yeah.
when they get to Bjorn or whoever, what was
Bjorn.
the guy's name?
Bjorn.
Bjorn.
Yeah.
Yes, the Bjorning.
Yeah, and they had the animals and the horses came in with all the feast on their backs and stuff.
Like you
and,
do, like you do. Well, I have a friend who's building panniers for my tiny horse so that he can carry, things. So
Aw.
anyway,
That's perfect.
he's
There's
going
one
to be
food
the ring
stuff.
bearer. He's going to be this is a big secret for everybody. You don't know my kid. He's going to be the ring bearer in my son's wedding this summer. I'm going to bring him, he's going to have it braided into his forelock.
That's amazing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
One
Hopefully he
food stuff I
doesn't
remember is
shake it
Bjorn's.
violently. Like, what is
Well, I'm
that?
going to I'm
This
going
is
to
the ring.
I'm going to sew it with bright green thread, which is their color, and then I'm going to have little scissors and just snip it off and catch it. We have a plan.
It's good to be prepared.
Yeah.
You could put one of those unicorn horns on it and put the ring on the unicorn horn.
I have one of those he wears in parades. He has a black unicorn horn with rainbow streamers that go down over his eyes. It's adorable, and he doesn't mind at all. But it's a little floppy, so we're thinking sewing it into his forelock would be secure.
Forelock, okay.
It's a better idea. Yeah.
And not as kitsch as a unicorn.
Yeah. The bride is not really a unicorn kind of gal.
Really? Marrying into
No.
that family and she's not a unicorn kind of guy?
Well, she's a 29-year-old business owner, producer, kind of intense feminist woman, which is glorious and wonderful, and no unicorns are involved, which is great. He picked someone exactly not like his mom, which is really healthy, I think. Very few unicorns involved.
And she would never consider playing D&D?
Oh, she plays D&D with us. She does.
Okay.
But she usually
I was like,
she usually plays the fighter though, which is delightful.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta
I'm
have
the
some
Imperial
DPS.
elf. You know, she's like the dwarf fighter. It's wonderful. Anyway,
I was like playing a paladin. I like the mix between
That does not
spellcaster
shock
and
me.
dealing damage.
yeah. And
Also having a
everyone
holy
else-
cause.
Robin, everyone else is dead bored right now. So moving on.
No one knows what we're talking about.
There's
Bye.
Diane.
Hi, Diane.
Love you, Diane. Sorry I was brief. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. So who else is going to sing for us?
Hey, Jim, what do you want to hear?
Nothing really comes to mind.
Yet. There's still time. We've still got 15 minutes.
Good question.
I wanted to thank whoever posted the Mary Ellen Carter with Stan Rogers this week on Facebook. And I want to thank everybody who, like me, said, ha, nothing next to Robin.
Well, Fred did end up commenting.
I did that and I'm like, amen, brother. Amen. Nothing next to Robin.
Oh, that's nice. I think I posted it.
Thank you. Thank you. I wanted to thank you for that. That was a beautiful thing, since that's been haunting me all week in a great way. It's a good one to be singing, you know, this week.
We will rise again.
Amen.
Yeah.
Well, since this is the year of the sea shanty, maybe we should sing a sea shanty.
Excellent.
Yes, the year of the sea shanty. That's
Why
hilarious.
not?
I mean, that's what they say. That's Stephen Colbert said it anyway.
And you
suppose
know,
it's
he
real.
is a saint of our time. So
He is. He's
Yeah.
amazing. I do
He
love
is.
that man.
me too.
Let's see.
And he sang a sea shanty that I never heard before that apparently is like making like a huge splash all over the world.
Thank you, Stephen. Whatever he does is pretty great.
What
My
was
book.
Yeah, but it's a New Zealand song, isn't it? It's what is it called? Welterman or something like that? Wellerman.
Mhm.
Do you know it, Z?
Hey, you want to sing it?
I don't know it. Actually, in fact, the first thing I thought was I'm not, I collected sea shanties and I have A.L. Lloyd's book and record and all that sort of thing. And I think, I've never heard them do it. I wonder whether this is a more modern, but I think it is like New Zealand, maybe, not an old English one, which is more of the ones that I've heard more. So yeah, but it's
Yeah.
definitely,
Yeah.
everybody, all those groups that do sea shanties, because they've been in hiding, but now they're coming out of the woodwork.
Yay! Like us.
It does make me
We
happy
never
to see
were
that.
hiding though. We were singing them all our lives. So,
That's
we've been keeping it going. My daddy used to sing those to me when I was a little kid, because he was a mariner and he was always singing me sea shanty. That we would listen to sea shanty albums all the time when I was a kid. They were the song of the family.
Oh, me too.
We heaved away and hauled away a heck of a lot in the Verrier household. A lot of heaving and
That's
hauling.
good. I went to a lot of pub sings when I was a kid and teenager.
Nice. They let you in pubs?
Up until like 9 p.m. They let me
Fair.
stay until 9 p.m. and then the owners were like, "Okay, kid, you gotta go." I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, my dad was in a Morris Men group.
Oh, see, that helps.
For the longest
You're somebody's
time.
fan. Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, got to hear a lot of good sea shanties.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Lucky childhood there with the whole singing thing. No wonder you're so awesome at such a young age. It helps a little bit, right? I mean, really, if the water that you swim in is this water, you're going to be good at it. You have a slight tendency to be good at it anyway.
Well, yeah, a story from when I was born that I just have to say, okay, yeah, I guess that happened because
You
I
weren't.
don't have any memories of
there.
that time. I was technically there, but my brain wasn't really working that way yet. But according to my mom and dad and uncle and doctor who delivered me, upon my head popping out, I started actually singing, apparently.
That's amazing.
Just
The-
like a Welsh person. I love
Yep.
it.
Yeah, according to the doctor, it was near the end of his career. He has delivered thousands and thousands of babies,
Yeah.
if not more, and he's never seen anything like that happen.
That's
ever.
so cool.
Yeah.
And
It
you
wasn't,
were
I
singing
wasn't crying.
bridge over. You were singing bridge over amniotic water.
Yeah. Yep.
Like a tunnel through amniotic water, I become alive. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh.
That's
Robin,
really a great song.
I thought you were going to say that you were born in the caul, which means,
Right.
the bag, the sack doesn't break until you're already out. And
Right.
there's an old,
Ah.
speaking of sea shanties, the tradition is that if you're born in the caul, you'll never drown at sea. So
Yep.
there you go.
That'd
Yeah,
be cool.
Those Celtic people are. it
So
was a
maybe
very
that happened too.
magical thing. Yeah. It's like you're anointed specially that way. Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah.
Come on, Z. You got something? Robin? Somebody?
I did my bit.
Oh, I know.
Sorry.
I wasn't there.
Okay,
back to
here
the
I
recording.
got one. I got one.
Yeah, baby.
When I was a little lad, so my mother told me, way
Hey.
all the way,
We'll
haul
away,
away, Joe.
that if I did not kiss the girls, my lips would all grow moldy.
Way haul away, we'll haul away.
Joe. King Louis was the king of France before the revolution.
Way haul away, we'll haul away, Joe.
Joe. And then he got his head cut off, which spoiled his constitution.
Way haul away, we'll haul away,
Joe.
Way haul away, I'll sing to you of Nancy.
Way haul away, we'll haul away, Joe.
Joe.
Way haul away, she's just my cut and fancy.
Way haul away, we'll haul away, Joe.
Joe.
Oh, once I was in Ireland, digging turf and praties.
Way haul away, we'll haul away, Joe.
Joe.
But now I'm on a Yankee ship, a-hauling on sheets and braces.
Way haul away, we'll haul away, Joe.
Joe.
The cook is in the galley, making duff so handy.
Way haul away, we'll haul away, Joe.
Joe.
The captain's in his cabin, drinking wine and brandy.
Way haul away, we'll haul away, Joe.
Way haul away, we'll haul away together.
Way haul away, we'll haul away, Joe.
Joe.
Way haul away, we'll haul for better weather.
Way haul away, we'll haul away,
Hey,
Joe.
Joe.
Yeah.
I do actually have a sea shanty.
Yeah.
It is a Stan Rogers one. Big surprise. But it's one of my favorites, and it's one of the ones that that I heard for the first time in those pub sings that I went to when I was a kid. It was one of the main ones that the leader of the troupe would sing all the time, and so of course it was installed in my head. And I remember trying to figure out how to play it on guitar, and it doesn't really work very well because it doesn't have a nice constant beat to strum to. It keeps changing and it's stilted. But it's a good one to mash your glasses to. Hey, Rod.
Where? Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he goes.
He
Yeah,
left.
he was here.
Alrighty, let's see.
All right.
Glass mashing, ready to go.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. Zoom out a bit. Get all the words out there. He was the captain of the Nightingale. 21 days from Clyde and Cole, he could smell the flowers of Bermuda in the gale when he died on the North Rock Shoal. Just 5 short hours from Bermuda, in a fine October gale, there came a cry, "Oh, there be breakers dead ahead," from the collier Nightingale. No sooner had the captain brought her round, came a rending crash below, hard on her beam ends, groaning like the nightingale, and overside her mainmast goes. "Oh, are we, Captain, are we all for drowning?" came the cry from all the crew. "The boats be smashed, how are we all then to be saved? They are stove in through and through." "Oh, are ye brave and hardy, collier men, or are ye blind and cannot see? The captain's gig still lies before you whole and sound, and it shall carry all away." He was the captain of the Nightingale. 21 days from Clyde and Cole, he could smell the flowers of Bermuda in the gale when he died on the North Rock Shoal. But when the crew were all assembled and the gig prepared for sea, 'twas seen there were but 18 places to be manned, 19 mortal souls were we. But praise the captain, now do not delay, nor do ye spare a thought for me. My duty is to save you all now, if I can see you return quick as can be. He was the captain of the Nightingale, 21 days from Clyde and Cole. He could smell the flowers of Bermuda in the gale when he died on the North Rock Shoal. Oh, there be flowers in Bermuda, beauty lies on every hand, and there be laughter, ease, and drink for every man, but there is no joy for me. For when we reached the wretched Nightingale, what an awful sight was plain! The captain drowned, was tangled in the mizzen chain, smiling bravely beneath the sea. He was the captain of the Nightingale, 21 days from Clyde and Cole. He could smell the flowers of Bermuda in the gale when he died on the North Rock Shoal. He was the captain of the Nightingale, 21 days from Clyde and Cole. He could smell the flowers of Bermuda in the gale when he died on the North Rock Shoal.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
So beautiful.
It's almost a waltz. It's almost a waltz. And then that second
Yeah.
part where it kind of goes off, it unwaltzifies, but it's
Yeah,
almost a waltz.
it changes back and forth.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I
do
mean,
you
it
do
could be
Barrett's
done as
privateers
that, but
too?
you do violence to it if you made it into a full waltz. I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great
Yeah.
song though. Wow. So sad.
It's a fun one.
Do you do Barrett's Privateers?
Oh, well, I do know it. Yeah.
It's a good one.
I could look
Oh,
up the
it's
words.
something to think about for another day. I thought that's what you were going to do when you launched into this one. And I thought, wait, it's got a chorus. No, that's Barrett's Privateers.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
I love everything that man ever did.
Yep. I went to his concert of his one time, and at the break, I found myself in the men's room, and he was peeing in the next urinal. So that was
Yeah,
my
dude.
story.
Brush with fame.
He
Or
was a
splash
very,
with fame.
he was a very large man. He was head and shoulders bigger than me, and I'm 6 feet. So
Wow.
yeah. Anyway, people, namaste. Happy Walk Day.
Namaste.
It was good to see you.
See you after we have a new president.
May the farce
Oh,
be
good
with
Lord.
you.
Yeah, and also with you.
The farce is helpful at a time like this. And the
Yeah.
shorts.
Cheerios.
Yes.
Very nice. Jim, I have to ask, is that a shelf behind you or a walker? There's the shelf. What's over your other shoulder?
This
Your
one?
right shoulder. Yeah.
That's a shelf unit.
It looks like a walker,
It does.
Oh, it's just a bended shelf. I see. It's a bended metal shelf.
but it's just a shelf.
It's got a walker top.
Yeah.
Good old Walker Top.
I love that song. though.
Walker, you'll always be shelter.
We just have filking in the blood. We are the filk people. It's delightful. And
Well,
some of the people got
Does
that
someone
joke.
want to sing a last one for us?
Yes, please. Tess wants Carla to sing something.
Alex.
Oh,
Or Alex. Alex.
Alex.
Alex. Alex.
what
This
should
is
I
Tess-
say?
This is Tess's Alex sing now, please face.
Alex.
Shenandoah.
There we go.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's a shanty.
That cat certainly has unusual face markings.
Well, she is a tabby, hence there's always an M on the forehead of every tabby ever.
M.
See the M
Yeah.
over
Yeah.
her eye? They all have an M. Tabby
Wow.
cat. Yeah. And then they have eye makeup, and then they have the lovely tiger thing.
Good looking cat.
Siberians. I love my Siberians. George, you're Tesseract. You're a good girl.
Tesseract, be quiet so Alex can sing.
Okay. Got to figure out where to start. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you. Way, hey, you rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you. Away, we're bound to go, cross the wide Missouri. A trader loved an Indian maiden. Way, hey, you rolling river. With notions his canoe was laden. Away, we're bound to go, cross the wide Missouri. Oh, Shenandoah, I love your daughter. Way, hey, you rolling river. Oh, Shannon, I'll carry her across the water. Away, we're bound to go, cross the wide Missouri. Oh, Shenandoah, I'm bound to leave you. Way, hey, you rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I'll not deceive you. Away, we're bound to go, cross the wide Missouri.
Yay.
So
That's a good one to end
delicious.
with.
Very
Thank you,
Beautiful.
Alex. So
Thank you.
delicious.
Well, thank you, campers.
Thank you, Camilla.
Good
Thank
to
you,
see
Mama.
Thank you everyone
We'll
for
see
being
you.
here.
We'll see you again in the new year. In the new year,
New year.
And the new
definitely.
year.
And
Yes,
shiny,
amen.
a shiny
coming
new
in.
year.
Yep.
That we
Thanks,
get.
guys. Thanks so much for including me. Bye.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
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 See you next week. Love you all.